Hello everyone. Good morning. Athena Aries here today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I wanted to switch things up and try something a little bit fun today that's different from our normal. So usually we've been playing Java, of course, and this time we're going to be going over to Bedrock. As you can see, you can now see my actual character. I haven't really figured out quite yet how to add modded skins to Java, so for now we're stuck with the boring ones in Java. However, I have my cool warden outfit on here to try to simulate somewhat similar to what I use in Java, but you can see my actual character as well. Okay, and today what we're going to do is we are going to be playing RealismCraft in Bedrock Edition. And I've included some other mods in there. You can see Luminous Dreams is one of them that makes it look prettier. I've tried to up the vibrant visuals to give it a cool effect as well. If you have questions about what other mods I have included, I may mention them throughout videos, but you can always ask me in the comments as well if you have a question about a particular mod that I'm using. And of course, we all know in Bedrock it's not technically mods, it's add-ons, so we're not going to have that argument today, right? But anyways, I hope you do enjoy today. This is going to be our first in a series in Bedrock. However, this is RealismCraft with a twist. We're going to be playing spooky RealismCraft. And today, what we're going to be playing with is the CaveDweller. If any of you are familiar with spooky Minecraft, you know that's one of the classic spooky Minecraft mods, and we will see if we will survive. I'm hoping to play in 100 days in this particular RealismCraft with the CaveDweller. We may end up adding more scary mods as we go on. We'll have to see how it goes, but let's get started. Alrighty everybody, here we are in our brand new world. Looks like the sun is either going up or down. I can't quite tell from here. The vibrant visuals really added an extra depth and aesthetics to Minecraft Bedrock that were not possible before. So that even if you don't have quite as many fancy like ray tracing as much or Optifine and stuff like that available in Bedrock, it still gives it a very nice aesthetic to look at when you are playing Minecraft. You can see we have a bunch of different books as we get started here today. Some of them are just for like the aesthetic settings, and then RealismCraft guidebook, we probably want to keep a hold on that. Soundscapes, that just adds the like creeping chirping crickets and stuff like that that you can hear if I'm quiet for a second. They're kind of quiet, but they are there, I promise. Alright, we also have the CaveDweller. Woo! I'm not going to give off too many spoilers of it. I do already know some things about it because I do enjoy like watching different spooky Minecraft videos. But I have only played it on one other world, and I think it's been updated since then. I also have crops and farms, so that will add additional sources of food. We have the gravestone add-on, so we can find our body if we die. Hiker's Friend, this is the guidebook for that. That adds sleeping bags, lanterns, some different things that will add to that aesthetic. Oh my, it's already becoming nighttime. We might be in trouble here, folks. We might be cooked. And we have the Ocean Explorer book as well. So, a lot of different things. This gives you actually kind of a good overview of the mods that I added as well. The Weapons and Tools guidebook is the other one that I didn't mention. So, we may be cooked because it is already nighttime. Let's try... Oh my. Wow, this RealismCraft is entirely new to me, like I said. What is that? I'm not super familiar with what goes on with this mod, so I'm going to be right with you. It looks like we have a storm or something going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't like this. Maybe we should try to quickly get some wood to start out today. Hopefully get some basic tools, maybe some basic armor. Although I'm kind of afraid to go in the caves because of the CaveDweller, of course. But let's make sure we do get our materials as we start out. It's been such a long time since I played Bedrock. Forgive me if I forget something. Oh my goodness. What is this storm we're having? It's actually quite cool because it's realistic with the wind and the rain blowing everywhere. My goodness. Ah, it looks like we have some sort of mod in RealismCraft that makes the leaves fall quickly from the trees. But let's quickly try to make some planks here and maybe a crafting table. There we go. We got our crafting table. Because I have a feeling we don't want to be outside too long here in the nighttime. My goodness, this is a crazy night to be starting out. Let's see if I can't make some supplies here. Let's make a wooden sword. I want to get all these books out of my hotbar. What else should we make? Let's see. Let's make a couple sticks here for ourselves. And then we can make a wooden pickaxe and a wooden axe. All the things that we need to start out with. My goodness, this storm is really picking up. Woo! Very spooky today here. Perfect ambiance for this mod pack for sure. But you can also see I do have days played on there so that we can kind of keep track of how many days. What is that? Oh my goodness, that looks horrifying. What is wrong with this spider? Let's get this skelly boy. My goodness, these mods look so strange in this mod pack. Okay, we're doing okay so far. We got an arrow and some string. Who is this little fella here? So cute! Oh, it's so adorable. I think it's a baby boar, maybe? Which can be testy creatures in real life, so maybe we don't want to mess with them too much, especially since it's already nighttime. Whoa, that was loud thunder. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make a door, because we may need to just burrow into the side of the mountain for tonight, because it looks like this is not good weather to be out and about, for sure. Honestly, this doesn't look like the worst spot for now. And maybe let's do a little bit of mining, not in a cave, of course. We're not going into caves yet, because that's a little bit dangerous. Let's see if we can't grab some of this coal. Wait. Yes, I do get it. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember off the top of my head if you get coal if you mine it with a wooden pickaxe, but luckily you do. I apologize for being away so long. I know it's been a while since I last filmed a video, but I was having some issues. I tried to log into my account, apparently with the wrong password too many times, so I got locked out for like a month. I couldn't believe that. It didn't tell me how long I was going to be locked out, so I kept on trying to get back in, and then I was unable to access my account. So that's why I've been on a hiatus. I'm so sorry, guys. I did not expect that to happen for sure, but I am back. And we are going to have some fun playing RealismCraft in Bedrock and hopefully try to survive the cave dweller, not die too many times, as we start out here on day 0. Alright, let's get this coal. Looks like there's a lot of coal, which is honestly a good place for us to start out. So if you're familiar with the mods that are available on Bedrock, feel free to put in the comments if there's a particular one that you'd like me to try. I know from the marketplace in Bedrock that there are a couple others. Some of them are compilations, and I really don't want to do like a bunch of them all at once. So just let me know your thoughts if you have any good places to get any more spooky mods, and we may end up adding a few more as we go along the process here. Alright, let's make some torches. Wait, what am I missing? Hiker's walking stick. Stone daggers. There's some new stuff here. Lever. Why can't I make torches? Am I crazy? It's usually sticks and coal, is it not? What? Let's look this up. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't showing up there at first, but... Let's get a torch. Oh, that's much better. Okay. But look how dark it is outside. Oh my goodness, that's so scary. Let's go ahead and put a torch down here. Okay, that's a bit better. It doesn't feel quite so scary. Even the wind has such a spooky sound. So I have played the CaveDweller once before, like I said, in Bedrock, and it was quite a harrowing experience for sure. At that point in time, he could crawl through 1x1 blocks, and also it can like turn out your torches, which is so terrifying of a thought. Like, what? What are we talking about here? Ay ay ay. But we'll see if that's still the case now. I don't know if he crawls on ceilings or does anything scary like that. So I'm excited to see... Uh-oh. Well, I broke my pickaxe. I'm excited to see any changes that might have been made in that mod since I played it last. Uh-oh. Looks like we are out of pickaxe. I really should have made a stone one. Let's see if we can make a stone pickaxe. We can't. Nope, that's a stone hoe. There we go. Alright, we got a stone pickaxe. I don't know how I feel about the way that the items in my hotbar look and whatnot. They kind of look strange, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, but we'll see. I kind of like the traditional vanilla look of the items in my inventory versus having this other... I don't know if it's a texture pack or what is making these items look so different. Also, even the action looks like a bit different than it normally does. Let's see. Does it look different if I'm mining this way? Yeah, it does. So it looks like there's some sort of motion mod as well involved here. That's making everything slightly different than the actions that I complete look different. I'm trying to put up YouTube shorts again these days. I try to just post like aesthetic clips from Better Minecraft. That's where I have a lot of the really aesthetic mods, but I may do some of this world too. Depends on how I think the aesthetics look in this game once I've played it for longer. But for sure I'll try to post more YouTube shorts like that, as that world is definitely very beautiful and I like to share when I find some cool spots to look at. Alrighty, we've got a good amount of stone here. Let's grab some more of this coal. Wow. This new action mod makes it really hard for me to tell like where my pickaxe is pointed somehow. What was that? Oh, a snail. I got scared for a second. I heard footsteps and it's just this little snail here. Wow. Bruh, you gave me quite a fright. Looks like it's still storming outside, but at least it is daytime, so that's a bit better. Also, I guess in the updates Minecraft has done recently, it makes it so that you could like see through your head and your body, which is kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really want to see my eyeballs when I'm looking at the back of my head, you know what I mean? Wow, this is a big vein of coal. Okay, so we're already at day 1, and we have survived so far without seeing the CaveDweller. We were doing some mining, but I think maybe because it was just in a surface area versus being inside of like a full-on cave is why we haven't seen him yet. Thank goodness, because we have absolutely no materials yet to speak of, and we would definitely die instantly. Even with... oh my goodness. I do not really like this action mod, to be honest, because I feel like I do not know where I'm mining and I'm accidentally mining out the materials from underneath myself. Okay, we got a good amount of coal. Let's see if we can't get out of this hole that we are in. Okay, let's pick up our crafting table. I want to find a good spot to at least build a temporary house rather than just living in the side of the hill here. So we have torches, we have some stone, we have more coal. I think this is a good start for sure. Let's see, shall we go up the mountain or through the forest? I think let's go ahead and try to go up this mountain. Alright, we got some honeybees. Is that a honeybee? Where'd he go? Okay, we're just gonna forget that didn't happen. So it looks like this is still more woodland, you know, fields types of surroundings. I don't know that I love this as a place to build in, so let's keep on moving. I see some sand over there which might be good to grab. Wait, is this a cave? Is it? Ooh, ouch. That was probably a mistake. It does look like there's a cave down here, but we are definitely not ready to encounter the cave dweller quite yet. What is that sound? Oh my goodness, that's a horrifying sound. Let's keep on going. I am not stopping to see what that is. Oh my word. What is happening? What is happening, guys? I think we need to run. Why do I hear such horrifying noises? Ah! Run away. You know, while I'm here in the water, I should probably try to get some fish for food. What are this horrifying music? I'm drowning. Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get copyright claimed for this music that's playing right now, so I may have to turn it off, guys. Oh wait, that's not a fish. Ooh, there's an eel! Yuck! Let's go ahead and turn off this music for now, because I'm a little worried that I'm going to get in issues with copyright. Well, my music is turned off though. What is causing that? I guess it's just an ambiance. Maybe it's a musical block. Let's try that. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what... Nope, it's still playing. Well, maybe it is just an ambiance that's in one of the packs, because it did stop now. Okay, I have a raw bass, but only one. Let's see if we can make a furnace, because we do not have a whole lot of food here, so we want it to go as far as it can for sure. Okay, there we go. While we wait on that... Oh, it's so cute, guys! It's a little adorable little thing. Oh my goodness, so cute. It must be a hamster or something. Wow, that is adorable. Let's see if we can't find some more fish and not get eaten by whatever that horrifying ginormous fish is. I don't like the fact that I can't really see it when I'm underwater. That's so spooky. There are not very many fish, it doesn't look like. Maybe we can cook some kelp. I think that you can eat kelp, right? I think so. So let's go ahead and gather that, and maybe we can make some of those kelp blocks. Or dried kelp, is that what it's called? And then we can eat that as our food source because we are starving. So it seems like already last night there was more spooky noises than the night before, for sure. Let's get to shore. Honestly, these visuals are pretty compatible, I feel like, with the ones in Java at this point. That glow of the light on the water is just gorgeous, and like when I jump in the water, the splashing and the ripples, top tier. Okay, let's see. We have a cooked bass. Let's see if we can cook this kelp. Oh, we can. Perfect. I thought so. Because we need food and fast. Wow. That definitely did not heal me very much at all. And we got some dried kelp. While we wait for that, let me get a little bit more wood. I do look like that, even though there's not like a tree chopping mod per se. How do I get this? The leaves do still fall really fast from the tree once you've broken the lumber from the tree. Oh my goodness. What am I doing, guys? Don't make fun of me, okay? I did say I was a moderately mediocre Minecraft player, so here I am being moderately mediocre, as I promised I would be. I think it's something about that action mod that makes it so difficult for me to be able to tell what I'm breaking. And also just being in this particular point of view as well, of course. What did I just pick up? Wild seed. Huh. Don't know what that is. I don't really want it at the moment. My goodness, the game really does want me to keep those seeds. Well, we do not want to do that though, so let's grab some dried kelp and hopefully we can get our health back up. Honestly, this is not a bad place to build a house. What you guys think? Wow. This action mod is like so good for like swinging the axe and stuff, but then when I walk it looks like I'm literally hopping along. That's hilarious. Okay, let's make that into planks. Okay, so we have more planks now. Wow, I think this dried kelp really was our savior today because otherwise we had very little food sources. Let's see if we can't get some more kelp. Because I think this may be our food source for a while till we are able to find something more permanent of a solution. Luckily there is a lot of kelp in this vicinity. Ah! I'm drowning! Ooh, okay. Looks like there's a nice beach over there. I'm just not sure the vibes yet of where I want to live permanently. Let's just dip in and out of the water. Seems like the best method here to grab the rest of the kelp. Okay. I really want to fix the water visibility because I feel like it's quite poor when I'm in the water, but it's quite good when I'm above the water. Which, I mean, is realistic to life, but also is kind of hard to navigate. Unfortunately, I have bad news, folks. We are nearing nighttime and we still do not have a house. So, perhaps we should go ahead and build a little temporary shelter at least here. Because I have fears, chat. I do have fears. Although the Minecraft ambience is quite lovely, I have to say this does look like it's straight out of a spooky movie. And I am not taking any chances today. Let's just build a quick little cobblestone shelter here for tonight that we can duck into if anything goes awry. Let's see here, I got my doors. Very good, very good. Don't know how fancy I want this to be, just considering I don't think I'm going to be here long term. But I do need some place just for tonight. Maybe some planks for the roof. Hello folks, what you doing out there in the water? Having a nice swim? I think they are. Oh my goodness, I am having struggles today. This action mod makes it quite difficult to tell where I'm placing things, that's for sure. Let's see, so this one is too high. Oh my goodness. I cannot today, wow. There we go. Perfecto. I have not really seen any sheep yet, so I'm not sure if we will be able to easily get a bed. We might have to find a village, but we shall see. Oh, I am out of planks. Luckily, there are plenty of trees nearby. Hello, sir. Are you coming to speak to me about my extended warranty? Wow, they have different outfits too. Interesting. Let me build up. Why can't I hit them? What in the world? Maybe with the sword? Wow, this is not working. There we go. Ah! No! Oh no, this is not good, folks. It's the middle of the night and we had our first death. Luckily, our trusty gravestone finder should help us locate where we passed away. Oh no, please no, my friends, do not hurt me. I am but a lonely traveler. Let's make sure we don't end up in this cave. I feel like I got so used to having such OP gear in the other world that it's like hard to remember that I can't just jump off the edges of cliffs and live. I will indeed die, so. Alrighty. Let's see. We are slowly making our way. Slowly being the operative word, right? I think if we swim across here, this is the correct way. I'm remembering. Luckily, I do think the cave dweller mostly stays in the cave, so as long as we do not go in the caves, I think we will be okay. A-okay. This does not look familiar, which is kind of worrisome. Okay, it looks like it's in this direction, which is of course swamped with innumerable mobs. on, fella. You can do it. And there's a poisonous snake. That's exciting. And a zombie horse jockey. Oh no. Well, we're having a rather exciting start to this world for sure. And there's a witch. Oh no. Let us try to avoid getting sprinkled with her blessed potions. Oh, I recognize this. Sir? Sir, please do not. I recognize that pallet on the water. I think that we were living somewhere near here. Let's see. Alrighty. We have got a skelly boy there. Unfortunately. There we go. Grabbed all our materials. Where's my... Oh, no, please. Mercy. Mercy, my friend. No! He is in my domicile dwelling. No! I think we're gonna have to do Ring Around the Rosie here. Sir, do you mind? No! He does mind, apparently. Which is very unfortunate for us. Well, sir, I guess while you do that, I'm gonna gather some more wood. Nowhere is safe. Oh my goodness. What a clumsy person I am here. So usually hanging trees is like, leaving the wood hanging in the tree is kind of like a pet peeve of mine, but I mean, you know, there's exceptions to make, right? Especially when you're struggling as much as I am here. Ah, why could I not cut down this tree? I think it's because of the point of view that I'm in, to be honest. Okay, let's give this little dude a whackaroo or two. Very good, very good. Let's see, I think we... Whoa, why is my character invisible? That is a very good question. Oh, looks like the sun has risen on a new day without us dying. Well, I guess I lied. I did die once. But we did not die from the CaveDweller, which is the main thing, right? Alright, we got a roof over our heads now. I'm not sure if the CaveDweller can break any blocks, but again, like I said, I don't think we'll encounter him too much right now, just because we're not in the cave. I do think eventually our goal should be to live at least near a cave, if not in a cave, because we do want to actually encounter this baddie, right? Alright, we have got a home now. Humble as it may be. And it is day 2. So we have been here 2 days without seeing the CaveDweller yet. And we've got a lot of kelp food, which is good. Although it does take a lot of kelp to regain health, unfortunately. Let's see here. What else can we build? Well, it looks like we really still need some more words. Words are hard, aren't they, chat? I need some more wood still because I need to build a chest. Why did the leaves just fall over there? That is not normal. Okay, we got some more sticks and planks. I feel like some of the stuff in Bedrock add-ons is still really glitchy. Like, I don't really think that my inventory is supposed to be like this, where you open it up and I look black and blank, as if there's nothing there, right? Oh, hello, friend. Hello, Senor Flamingo. Gonna take a dip? Up, he is. Okay. Aren't you just precious? Alrighty, let's go ahead and... oh, we can make tables. Planters, that's not what we need at the moment. A workbench. I wonder what that does. Let's go ahead and put down a chest. We can especially put all these books in it that we don't need to be carrying around. And these wooden implements and stuff that we don't need. Probably we should put up a torch in this house for now. Because we don't want something spawning inside of here either. Okay, wait a second, I need a shovel, because let's get some... sand. Let's see here. Make a stone shovel. I don't really want to take from this beach that I'm living on, so let's swim over to the other side and we can grab that. Unfortunately, I did see an alligator, which is not a good sign, so let's swim very quickly across. Otherwise, we may meet our untimely demise at the hands of an alligator. If they've learned anything from watching Spooky Minecraft, though, is that glass sometimes can prove a hindrance in your survival, because some of those mods can break glass. So, I don't know if I should use glass. I'd like to be able to see out, but also I don't know how safe that is, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. Oh, we already got a stack. That should be good for now. Let's check out this little floating pallet and see if there's anything good on it. Alrighty, here we are. Poisonous potato. Wow, that's very helpful. So much. Thank you so much for that. You know what I mean? Don't know what I'd do without a poisonous potato. What is this? Oh, a potato basket. Now that, on the other hand, I may use. Let me grab this table as well. That's kind of cute. Let's hop on over. I still love that walking animation. It's absolutely hilarious. Like, why am I hopping with both feet at once instead of walking normally? Okie doke. Looks like the kelp's done cooking, so we can start cooking some of that sand. Let's put down a little table for ourselves. I wonder, can we put something on the table? Oh. 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 Well, I can sit on the table, which is not exactly the desired outcome at all. Okay. As I was saying earlier, though, I feel like a lot of the add-ons are still kind of buggy when it comes to Bedrock, much more so than the ones in Java, although both of them are cool. I feel like they just haven't been ironed out quite as much yet a lot of times. So at times that means that there's like texture issues and stuff like that. That can be a bit annoying. In fact, one time I was playing with add-ons and I had made this gorgeous house on the side of a cliff, if I do say so myself, I guess. But anyways, we had done so, and ooh, what is this? A water cave, okay. Unfortunately, it became glitched and everything was like question marks and whatnot, so we had to just quit that world because it didn't work anymore. Senor, can I bother you for a bit of wool? So sorry, my friend. Got one piece of wool, but we do need a lot more, because we probably should. We have our basic instruments like pickaxes and stuff now. We do really need a bed, though. So if we can find more sheep, that would be ideal. Ah! There's another sheep. I'm so sorry, my friend. I will be vegetarian once I have enough supplies to be. That sounds so bad. I mean, you can see, my brother, I am eating dried kelp, which is vegetarian. This is a pretty horse. Unfortunately, I don't have a saddle for you, my friend. So that should be enough for... No, that's not enough for a bed. We need still more. Let's see if we find any more sheep out here. Well, looks like there's an ocean, which is not exactly what we're looking for. Wait, oh no, that's a hamster. I don't know if this geese give us anything. Gotta take advantage of these daylight hours here, though, and try to find sheep so that we can put down a bed and respawn in the correct place. What is that? Hello? Sir? This must be from the farmer mod. Flower fertilizer, pea seeds, wasabi seeds, wow. Unfortunately, I don't even have a single emerald. I am so sorry. I'm getting a little worried that I'm not seeing any more sheep, that I may not get a bed before it's nighttime again. So I think the sun is already going down. Oh no. Oh, hello. Yes, I think I am running out of time here, guys. Guys and gals, of course. And everyone in between. I really hoped I would find a bed before this next night time, but I am not seeing any more sheep. I guess we need to start heading back because I do not want to be outside in the open in the middle of the night. Oh no, that's a skeleton. Oh, here we go! Yes, 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 yes. This is just what we needed. And just as nightfall comes. Wow, isn't that gorgeous? Those vibrant visuals are top tier, like I said. But if you look over here, it looks spooky. Look over here, pretty. Look over there, so spooky. Look over there. Unfortunately, we're going towards the spooky, because that's where our house is. I thought I heard something. Am I just imagining things? I thought I heard something. Fortunately, I don't think there are any caves directly near where I'm living right now. Okay. Let's make our way back home. I guess I should really venture into a cave at some point here, right? Since this is... Ah! No! Leave me be, villainous people. Okay. I think I do have it on a hard mode, so they may be able to break down the doors, which is honestly a terrifying thought. But the one good thing is that I do have a bed. And there's gonna be a hole in the floor. Okay. Well, I guess I could fill it in with cobblestone for now. Alright, and let's go ahead and put our bed down. And we'll put our little table next to the bed. What? We have wheat seeds and wild seeds. I'm not sure what the wild seeds are for now. Let's get our health back up though. Alrighty, we got some glass, which means we can make some windows. But I probably do want to make them into panes first for economic sake, right? There we go. So that we can see if there's anything outside of the house more easily. Okay, so good, and we can put the rest of this glass away. I'm not sure, what do I do with a potato basket? Can I get potatoes from a potato basket, I assume? I can. That will be good for when I start planting my first garden. But it is good that today I already have gotten materials. I've gotten glass, I've made a little house, I've made a bed, so some good progress definitely towards being a homesteader here in Minecraft. Real quick, let's get rid of this ugly thing that I tried to climb up on to escape the zombies. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep to pass the night. I won't do that as much later on, but I just want to be able to actually be out and about without perishing, my friends. I don't want to perish. Also, I should probably take a screenshot of my coordinates so I do not forget where I live and then I'm never able to find my house again, right? That would be very unfortunate. Alrighty, got that screenshot. Let's do a little bit of exploring now that we do have a domicile and we will respawn. Ah! Bony boys, please don't hurt me, bony boys. Ah, please. There's another sheep. Where were you last night when I needed you, fella? Let's see, it would be good to get some iron, but that would probably mean going into cave, and that sounds mildly injurious to my health, if you know what I mean. Well, maybe I do need to go back towards spawn and look in that cave that I saw earlier. I'll have to see if I can find my way back, because To be honest with you guys, as I said, I'm a mediocre Minecraft player and I ain't all that good at wayfinding. Is this a cave? Ooh. Looks like it might be. No, really? It's one of those false caves that gives you the hope that they're a cave and they're not. What was that? I don't know, and I don't really want to find out particularly. Ah! I had to let go of my torch so I could put down blocks, and it was absolutely terrifying. I did not like it one bit. So that was not a cave. Let's keep on going and see if we can't find one. So we do need iron and iron implements for sure. Is this a cave? Well, there's some coal for sure, but not really what we're looking for. Oh yes, this looks more promising. Some copper, which honestly is not a horrible thing. As you guys probably know from the update, you can make implements and armor from copper now. So let's grab some of that. Isn't it slightly better than iron? Don't quote me on that. This looks like where I may meet my untimely demise for sure. Is that iron or is that copper? I think there may be some iron down there, but I think I saw some other stuff over here. Let's put down a torch. That's just more copper, which is not really what I'm looking for here. I want at least a little bit of iron. Hello? Well, my first venture into a cave. I did not mean my death by a cave dweller, but by a zombie. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment and like and follow my channel. I do this because I love Minecraft and I love sharing it with you guys, so I hope you'd enjoyed it and that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!